it's attorney Nick Sally, and welcome back to I Own This, the secrets to getting a trademark registration. Today we're going to talk about what it means to be published for opposition. So you can think of this as kind of the different phases of trying to get your trademark registration. So before you even file the application, you do your clearance search. Then once you file the application, it takes about 6 months for the USPTO to even pick up the application and start looking at it. They can send you some office actions, and then once you're done with the office actions, you can move on to the phase of being published for opposition. This is pretty much the last step before your registration is sent, and so it's important that you understand what's happening there. So what should have happened is your attorney should have done a clearance search before filing your application to make sure that your trademark wasn't confusingly similar to someone else's. And then the examining attorney at the USPTO, when they get the application and start looking at it, they'll also do their own search in the database to make sure that your trademark isn't confusingly similar. Then when it gets published for opposition, what they're doing is they're allowing other trademark owners the opportunity to say, hey, I think this might be too confusingly similar to what I have, and it should not actually get registered. So that's why it's published for opposition. It's a chance for others to oppose your mark going on to registration. So it's kind of like a speak now or forever hold your peace type of thing. If no one opposes you during that time, then your application moves right on to registration and your certificate issues. So I want to point out something very, very important about opposition, just because there's some people who don't really understand kind of what works that way or what's going on with that. I want you to know that you can actually come online and you can check in the Trademark Official Gazette, and you can literally filter by date and see how many records are in there, and you can search and see what's up for opposition in case you're on the other side of this and you're wanting to know who might be filing something that might be confusingly similar to yours. I know that's a lot of records, just over 7,000, and it's a lot to sift through, but it's important to know that this resource is here for you. The other critical thing that you need to know is if someone feels like your trademark is too similar to theirs, they don't have to wait until the very end when you're published for opposition. The day you file the application and it becomes visible as a public record in the USPTO, their attorney or anyone else can send you a cease and desist letter and say, hey, we don't know why you're filing this application. It's way too close to ours. What are you doing? So that's another reason why you should have an attorney file your trademark application so they can handle things like that too.